Welcome to my video about my exchange to UBC. This is my first phase, basically, travel on the first day. So we left my house at 8:45. As Schiphol, the airport advised to come 4 hours in advance. Drove to the airport, said goodbye, everything went well at the airport. So yeah, then I was on the plane. That's basically the first stage. I flew to Montreal, that was the first stop. There were loads of babies all around me. It was fine. So yeah, the first stop was Montreal, as you can't fly to Vancouver in one sitting from Amsterdam. So here it's just me sitting in the plane, in the airplane, looking at. Yeah, they had the screens, which was nice. Watched a movie, watched Mamma Mia 2 during the flight. So basically, just driving around Schiphol as one does before takeoff, over the bridge, over the motorway. I don't know why I made this part of the video so long, the airplane part, but yeah. Okay, let's take off. I always get a little bit anxious sitting in a plane before takeoff, or like at takeoff. And once we're in the air, I'm fine. It's just takeoff that is. We got food. I got like a vegan meal, which was nice. They gave it to me earlier, and I was listening to some music. They had quite a good amount of albums on there. That was the meal then. Unpacked. I got it earlier than everyone else on my room. So the girl sitting next to me, she woke up, she was sleeping, and she saw I had food, so then she was like, "Oh, can I get my food?" And the people were like, "It's coming." So yeah, I was watching Mamma Mia 2 in the air. It's a flight that takes about, I don't remember, like 10 hours maybe? I don't exactly know how long it took. Or 8 hours? Okay, at least some amount of hours. I arrived to Montreal, so this is Montreal now in the background that we're descending down upon. I didn't really film much of the second flight because I was sleeping. But yeah, we got to Montreal. It was a bit confusing there with the connection. I wasn't sure on where to go. I just joined the line, then backed out again because I was afraid I was going in the wrong line. But it was easy enough. So yeah, I had an overlay, a couple hours. Mostly just chilled there, ate some of my food because I brought a lot of food. And yeah, you just had to scan your passport in Montreal for the domestic flight, and then they ask you some questions and you just go on, at least if you have nothing weird on your questionnaire. Then we arrived in Vancouver after the flight. This is Vancouver airport. It isn't that big. There's like a fountain thing that I'm just gonna, yep, a fountain. Lovely. Took an Uber. I first waited at the wrong place for the Uber, so he had to call me, be like, "You're not there." And then the Uber was quite expensive, so Lyfts apparently are a lot cheaper here. I've taken one of them and it was a lot cheaper. The Uber cost me an arm and a leg, but I didn't want to go on the public transport at 12 a.m. on your first night in a new city. So I arrived at the hostel at 12 a.m. trying to sneak in as quietly as possible, and quickly as possible, I guess, into the room. There's a cat, that's the hostel cat. For my month at the hostel, the cat was really loved my room. So it's Oreo. I saw a lot of Oreo. So this is basically just the hallway of the hostel. It's a bit of an older building, I'd say, with the brick and stuff, but it's a lot of nice people. The facilities are a bit meh, but there's loads of nice people. So yeah, that's my first day, and then we move on to, or like that was day 0, I guess, and then the first day I woke up at like around 7, and then around 10 again, my roommate saying, "Do you guys want to wake up? It's almost 10 and we gotta leave by 11. So that woke me up. Showered, met a Swiss girl in the washroom, asked her how the showers worked, and went back to my room to grab my backpack. And then after spending the morning in the hostel lounge, like responding to housing advertisements because I still needed to figure out housing, emailing about classes, I went to explore. So I got locks for the hostel, got a compass card, which is what you see here. That's what you need to travel around Vancouver, especially if you're at the uni, because then they load you the free, basically the travel pass on there that you can do unlimited travel. Went to the dollar store as well. Felt very American with all the Pop-Tarts. Yeah, or like, and they love their Canadian merch. It was, yeah. Oh, Canada. And then I met up with, I first just walked around. This was still on the way back from the dollar store and from the London Drugs where I got the campus card. No, compass card, sorry, not campus card, compass card. This is kind of downtown area. Oh yeah, I went to an Asian grocery store because the hostel's quite close to Chinatown. So that was one of the nearest supermarkets, I guess. Walked back, bit shocked by like the tents. I had never seen that before. Packed everything in. You have to label it for the hostel. And then walked to the bus to go to campus because I messaged people on Facebook just in the exchange group chat on if anyone was also arriving late and would like to explore campus together. And Christina, this Swedish girl, there she is, she wanted to meet up, so we explored campus together. That's how I met my first person, and we're still hanging out to this day, a month later. So it was a good way to meet people, apparently, putting it in the Facebook group who wants to hang out. Walked around campus, got tacos. Oh yeah, we saw a squirrel. My first, tacos. And then made plans to go to Kitsilano the next day. This is the bus ride home. And 2 other guys had also contacted me via the Facebook message, so we set up Kitsilano with them to go as 4 people. Then walked back and went out with people from the hostel, 2 German people and the Swiss girl from earlier. It was quite expensive, like $30 to get in. Was not worth it. It was really weird with the subculture night. And then we went back to the hostel bar, which is free and a lot better. So that's definitely the recommendation. Don't spend money on clubs. So yeah, we stayed there till like 3. That was my first day in Vancouver set up. I filmed less for the other parts, but thank you for the other days. But thank you for watching, and Dad, this one's for you.